RHONY has been on the air for 15 seasons. Has Bravo made the decision to officially end the show? It was not included in the statement that the network would be renewing the show, along with RHONY, which has been the subject of speculation. So, is New York no longer a viable option? The future of the show was discussed by Andy Cohen. Please continue reading for more information. The future of RHONY is discussed by Andy Cohen. RHONY's future was uncertain at the conclusion of the 13th season of the show, due to the fact that they were involved in a certain conflict with the original Ramona singer. A reunion was not even able to be filmed. Bravo was faced with the challenge of determining what to do with the long-running successful series, and they decided to go with a total reboot. During the production of RHONY Legacy, a whole new cast was brought in, while fan favorites were welcomed to Street Barths. Many viewers yearned for the good old days and the original cast, despite the fact that the remake was viewed and garnered a certain amount of support due to its popularity. Bethenny Frankel was one of the several people who voiced their opinion that the show was lacking something. Others had hoped that they would add original characters to the reboot in order to provide some excitement, but that has not occurred. Bravo then disclosed all of the shows that had been renewed, in addition to 4 new series that were going to be produced for the network. Many people assumed that the end of an era had arrived because RHONY was removed from that list for season 16. Andy Cohen has provided an update on the show's condition, and it seems that the show may still have some life remaining in it. After the reports began to circulate that the show had ended, he made this statement. One of the spokespersons for Bravo seems to have less confidence in their statement. Despite the fact that the cast has been working hard to film season 16, Brynn Whitfield has not been present. During the previous season, she appeared to be having difficulty, and admirers believed that she had reached the end of her career. Despite the fact that she did not film with some of the cast members, it seems as though she is not going anywhere. Is it really a matter of time? Following the dissemination of the rumors that Real Housewives of New York City had been terminated, did the viewers believe the rumors? The fact that it was not included in the renewals for the year 2025 does not indicate that it will not be brought back at some point in the future. A number of people are curious about whether or not Summer House star Lindsay Hubbard will be joining the set in New York, as she has been seen with the other members of the group. On the other hand, many people do not believe that the reboot is finished just yet. Due to the fact that the show was not included on the list of renewals, it would appear that the majority of fans do not believe that the show has been canceled. These individuals, on the other hand, do not appear to care about the cast and believe that it is on life support. If you are over the reboot, would you prefer to see Real Housewives of New York return? In the comments section below, please share your ideas with us. With a Bachelor of Arts and a Master of Arts degree, Amanda has been working as a freelance writer professionally for more than a decade. Animals, iced coffee, gnomes, summer, music, and the show Vanderpump Rules are some of her favorite things in particular. For over a decade, The Real Housewives of New York City, RHONY, has been a guilty pleasure, a cultural phenomenon, and a spark for endless conversations at brunch tables across America. From Ramona Singer's Wild Eyes to Sonja Morgan's Toaster Dreams and Bethenny Frankel's Business Brilliance, the Big Apple's glamorous chaos became one of Bravo's crown jewels. But recently, whispers have turned into full-blown rumors. Is RHONY canceled for good? When Andy Cohen, the network's executive producer and longtime Housewives mastermind, was finally cornered about the show's fate, he didn't dodge the question. Instead, he gave fans an update that left everyone simultaneously relieved, confused, and maybe a little nervous. A franchise in flux. To understand where RHONY stands now, you have to go back to the fallout of season 13. The season was plagued by controversy, low ratings, and tension among the cast. The reunion, the cornerstone of every Housewives franchise, was canceled for the first time ever. Viewers were stunned. Without that signature couch confrontation, it felt like an entire chapter of Bravo history had abruptly ended. In 2023, Bravo took a gamble. Andy Cohen announced a bold move. RHONY would be completely rebooted with a fresh cast. Gone were the OG socialites who built the brand, replaced by a new generation of Manhattan women representing a more modern, diverse New York. "We wanted to reflect the city as it is today," Cohen said at the time. "New York has evolved, and so should the Real Housewives." But even with this ambitious rebrand, ratings have remained lukewarm. Critics praise the new cast's authenticity and friendships, but longtime fans missed the over-the-top luxury and unfiltered drama that made the series iconic. In recent weeks, the internet has been buzzing with speculation that Bravo was quietly pulling the plug. Fan accounts on X, formerly Twitter, began sharing leaked reports of a pause in production, and anonymous Bravo insiders claimed that the reboot didn't deliver what executives hoped. Podcasts devoted to Bravo gossip fanned the flames, with some hosts insisting that season 15 had been shelved indefinitely. Others suggested that Andy Cohen had lost faith in the new direction. One viral TikTok even declared, "RHONY is done. It's over. Bravo's moving on." That, of course, caught Andy's attention, and he wasn't about to stay silent. Andy Cohen breaks his silence during an appearance on Watch What Happens Live. Andy Cohen was asked directly about the future of RHONY. The question came from a fan who didn't mince words. "Andy, is the Real Housewives of New York City canceled?" Andy smiled, sighed dramatically, and said, "Canceled? Oh, please, you guys love to bury things that are very much alive." The studio audience laughed, but Andy's tone quickly turned serious. "Look, RHONY isn't canceled," he continued. "We're just being thoughtful about what's next. We had an incredible reboot, we had legacy, and both were successes in their own right. We're figuring out how to give fans the best version of New York possible." That last part, the best version, sent Bravo watchers into overdrive. What exactly does that mean? Emerge on the horizon? Behind the scenes, Bravo insiders have reportedly discussed merging the two versions of the show, the new cast and the Legacy Edition, which featured beloved OGs like Sonja Morgan, Luann de Lesseps, and Dorinda Medley. The reboot has strong storytelling, but it's missing the Bravo magic, one insider told Page 6. The Legacy ladies still have that spark. Combining the two might finally give viewers what they've been craving. Andy seemed to hint at this possibility as well. "We've got two incredible groups of women," he said cryptically. "And New York is a big city. There's plenty of room for crossover." Fans immediately started imagining dream scenarios. Jenna Lyons clashing with Dorinda in the Berkshires, or Sai De Silva trying to keep up with Luann on a yacht in the Hamptons. It's the kind of Bravo chaos that could bring RHONY roaring back to life. What the cast is saying: current cast member Brynn Whitfield, known for her quick wit and fashion-forward style, recently shared her thoughts on the uncertainty surrounding the show. "I think RHONY is too iconic to ever die," she said in an interview. "We might change, we might evolve, but the heart of the show, the city, the women, the energy, that's forever." Meanwhile, fan favorite Luann de Lesseps, who's currently touring with her cabaret show, Countess and Friends, chimed in with her trademark confidence. "I never say never," she teased. "New York is my home, and you know what they say, you can't have housewives without a countess." Why fans are divided even with Andy's reassurance, viewers remain split. Some fans have embraced the new direction, praising the reboot for capturing real New York women navigating careers, relationships, and social issues. Others miss the champagne-fueled mayhem of the original era. On Reddit, one fan summed it up perfectly. "The reboot feels like sex, and the city meets the cut. The original was chaos and stilettos. I want both. It's that tension, between authenticity and absurdity that Bravo now faces as it decides the show's next chapter. Andy's final word during a follow-up segment on his Sirius XM show, Andy Cohen addressed the rumors again. "Listen, people love to use the word canceled like it's the kiss of death," he said. "But the truth is, Bravo is committed to the Real Housewives of New York City. We're not going anywhere. We're just taking our time to make sure the next step is worth the wait." He even dropped a tantalizing clue. "Let's just say there's a concept floating around that I'm very excited about. It's New York like you've never seen it before. What could be next? So, what might this concept be?" Fans are already speculating wildly. Some believe Bravo could take RHONY in a new direction, perhaps blending the glitz of the old guard with the grounded realism of the new. Others think the network might spin off a Housewives of Brooklyn or Housewives of the Hamptons to shake things up. One thing's for sure, Andy Cohen knows how to keep people talking. New York is the city that never sleeps, he teased on Instagram. And neither do I when it comes to figuring out how to make great TV. The bottom line, the Real Housewives of New York City isn't canceled, at least not yet. But it's in a moment of reflection, evolution, and maybe even reinvention. For longtime fans, that might be nerve-wracking. For Bravo, it's an opportunity. As Andy Cohen himself put it best, "If there's one thing New Yorkers know how to do, it's bounce back. RHONY will too." Whether it's a reboot, a reunion, or a reimagining, one thing is certain. Bravo isn't done serving martinis and mayhem just yet. And when RHONY finally does return, you can bet your bottom dollar the city's finest will be ready to reclaim their crown.